Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gabe Monroy with NerdTech, and I am on my air.ai platform. Today, I just want to talk to you just real briefly about NerdTech and air.ai and closebot.ai. If you follow my videos, you notice I use air.ai for the AI calling, Closebot for the AI texting, and my NerdTech is a white labeled go high level platform where I bring everything together. So I've had a lot of people reach out to me, ask me why, what's the benefit. So I just want to kind of go over, you know, what that does and what you're missing out by not using NerdTech or Go High Level or some sort of centralized platform where you're bringing everything together. Even if you don't use mine, I still think it's super important and would highly recommend building it out so that you're bringing in all this communication into one spot. And the reason is because I just want to show you on Air when so here's the area where we make scripts, right? So we have our agents, we have our knowledge base, and then if you use the Air platform alone, you're going to create a contact list. So when you click on contacts, guess Air doesn't want to work for me today, but if we clicked on contacts, you would actually, there it is, upload a CSV file of contacts. It is just running slow. There we go. Import contacts, and then you would manually upload your list here or sync it using API. But we're talking about only using Air, so you would manually upload your list with a CSV, and then you would connect. You would start a campaign here. You would do a new campaign. This set up. And then you're going to name that campaign. You're going to select the agent. So let's say you're doing some sort of outbound agent there, and then the list of contacts you uploaded, they would show up here. Give it a budget, save and launch. It's going to turn it on, and then that's going to automatically call your leads. Now, you can't, with this campaign's internal, you can't tell it what time to start. You can't tell it what time to turn off. You cannot tell it how many times to call. You can't export these contacts and the data you get from them. So all the contacts you import, you're going to get recordings from the calls. You're going to have outcomes, booked appointments, follow-ups. You can't export any of this data. All you can do is listen to the recording, look at the notes in the transcript, and determine if you want to transcribe this to somewhere else. So, there's still manual work involved. So what I do is I create my agents. I use an Air account. I don't use contacts. I only use campaigns for inbound if I want to use customer service and I want people to call in and have a script for inbound. But for outbound calling, I don't use campaigns. I don't use contacts. We create a script, and then we really only use Air for that script. And so, for example, if I click in a script, I would make changes to my script here, and then I would set up my stats tracking. Your stats tracking are your call outcomes. So I would make my call outcomes specific for that script of what I want to see that happened. I would set up my post call notes. So your post call notes is a summary of the transcript of the call. What you want to do is you want to select all this, delete it, and then you want to say something like, give me a concise summary of the human responses, something like that. So this is going to summarize your transcript for you. So that's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to use Air for. Then I connect it through, if we go to integrations here, we use the webhooks and the API right here, and we connect it to my NerdTech system. So NerdTech, again, I'm not don't try to hide this. This is go high level. I white labeled it, called it NerdTech, and I can use this to bring on clients to build out so that when we are, let's say we want to import contacts right here, and we have a list of contacts. We could say this is 100 contacts. We would click on them, we click add automation, and these automations right here is where I have it connected to Air. So I would choose an automation, and then it would actually trigger the call to go out. When those calls go out, we are able to, when they're answered, we're able to collect information. So if I were to click into this contact, if this was a call that were to go out, this is a demo account, so I don't have any calls, but in the notes right here, all of the call notes, the outcome, the transcript, the call recording, the duration, everything about that call will be right here in notes. I also map it to specific fields. I create fields over here called AI call fields, and we can map it to those fields so that if we wanted to run reports or export that to a spreadsheet, they would all be in separate fields, but we can see it in two places, notes and in fields as well. So then now that we have it in a centralized area with an official CRM type platform, we can export the data. We can create automations. This has a full-blown automation backend if you're not familiar, where we can set appointment reminders to go out. If they do book an appointment with us, now we can put them in an automation so that it's going to send them an appointment reminder in 1 day, in 1 hour, in 5 minutes, so that that really reduces our cancellation rates. We can, if we get a customer or client, and we can create, say, I don't think I have any pipelines in this one, but we create a pipeline. So a pipeline would be like different stages, like new lead, or let's see here, I probably have something I can show. And let's go, this is another demo account for calling. Let's see. So here's an example of my pipeline stages for calling, booked appointments, follow-up, not interested, hang-ups, wrong number, DNC. So now you can actually work the leads through a pipeline visually, and then in each stage, something can happen. Well, let's say a booked appointment creates the appointment reminders, but maybe we have an end stage called, you know, maybe it's a sale processed or sale completed, maybe whatever we're advertising our services, maybe we put it in another pipeline, but you could have something trigger that a sale's been completed. Maybe then that triggers a Google review to go out. We can automate a Google review text with your link, and then when someone clicks on it, it automatically pops up and they can leave your company a review. Google Reviews, I've helped tons of companies do this. It really, really helped boost your online presence, and it's so powerful. Everybody should be doing Google Reviews. And then we use actually AI on the back end that if you get a review, it actually responds to the review. Google is actually looking to see, are you responding to your clients who are leaving reviews? And that ranks you even higher and gives you even more presence and authority in your local area if somebody's searching for plumbers or electricians, whatever it may be. If you have Google reviews, number one, and then responding, number two, that ranks you higher. So you can really easily see how when we're connecting Air and Closebot and all of our contacts here, and we're doing all these automations in this, what I call is it's my AI centralized communications platform. And that's truly what it is, because I'm able to automate the communication. I'm able to automate appointment reminders, Google reviews. I'm able to automate tasks. Maybe I want a task to happen for different internal team members. Maybe I want to send them an email notification. Maybe I want to create a Google spreadsheet and start populating data externally on a Google spreadsheet. I have the ability here in automations, we can actually connect this to Google spreadsheets. I don't know if you knew that or not, or how familiar you are, but if we do this little action button here, look, Google Sheets, we can actually connect our Google account. We can have a trigger that starts populating a Google spreadsheet for us if we're really into using Google spreadsheets. Some people start with that and they just have tons and tons of spreadsheets and they're like, Gabe, I just don't know if I can move over to NerdTech completely. That's fine. You can use NerdTech, you can use Google Sheets. There's so much this can do. I get pretty excited about it. I'm passionate about automating things and just really helping businesses, really be efficient and streamlining their lead flow. There's so much you can do these days, and applying some of these concepts, even the very basic minimum things, is really enhancing your business and turning it more into a sports car instead of a Toyota Corolla, as I like to make the correlation. But if you guys need help with any of this stuff, you can always book a call with me. I always have my link down below in the description of the video. So I'm always happy to have a free consultation and see how we can help you. And, I've been doing this for a long time. I started out my real estate business. I've been doing automations like this for the past 7 years, and I run a business myself. So I really do understand, these concepts. I'm not just some teenager YouTuber out there that is giving you theory. I actually use most all these different concepts in my actual business, and I'm very good at problem solving. If you bring something to me, I can tell you it can probably be done. I can figure just about anything out. So yeah, feel free to book a free consultation. I'd love to help you out and figure out, what can we do for you? Should we do Air? Should we do Closebot? Do you just need help automating Google reviews, appointment reminders? Do you want to use NerdTech? Do you want me to build it out for you on your other platform? I don't really care if you're using NerdTech, but you should be using something, and I can definitely help you on whatever that might be. So this is Friday. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, guys, and have a blessed weekend.